Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's recipe, I am going to be making this super delicious oxtail recipe. It's so tender, so succulent. But before I begin, if you're new here to my channel, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get started. Alright guys, here's what you need to make this recipe. I know it might look like a lot, but it is not. Okay, just trust the process. I'm using soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, ketchup. I have some minced garlic that I minced myself, nice and fresh. It's gonna add so much flavor to this recipe. And here I have some green seasoning. This right here is Epis. It's like a sofrito, but I will leave all of that below for you guys. I do have a recipe on how to make it, but it's the Haitian version. These are the seasoning I will be using to season the oxtail. I'm using sazon, I'm using dry parsley, thyme, basil. I am using a little bit of adobo seasoning. I am using ground black pepper, paprika, smoked paprika by the way, and also I am using one scotch bonnet, no salt. Keep that in mind. And here I have some bell peppers. You can use green, yellow, whatever color. And also we have some red chopped onion, and I will be adding chicken broth. Now if you have beef broth, you can add that as well. I will be using 2 of these. And this is my oxtail, about 3.5 pounds, nice and clean with lime vinegar. And I removed most of the fat. Also, you will need some brown sugar as well as some olive oil. Alright guys, let's get to cooking. First thing first, I added about 2 tablespoons of olive oil to my oxtail, and I am going to be adding in my Haitian Epis in there. Like I said, this is very easy to make. It's made out of green onions, garlic, bell peppers, parsley, and all of that good stuff. It's basically like a sofrito, if you're very familiar with that. Now, I forgot to show you guys how I cut and, prep my oxtail. After I was done cleaning it with lime and vinegar, I went ahead and removed most of the fat. Also, I went ahead and sliced my oxtail just to help it cook faster. Next, I am going to be adding my Worcestershire sauce as well as my soy sauce. And also I'm going to be adding in the garlic. If you want some nice garlicky flavor to your food, I suggest you use some fresh garlic, okay? Now I'm going to be adding in the ketchup. Next, we're going to add in our sazon. Just pour that in just like so. There are so many ingredients in here. That's what makes this dish so delicious, you guys. There are a lots of flavor profile. Now I'm going to be adding these, and oh my goodness, it's going to be so good. And you guys saw the thumbnail. And also I chopped my scotch bonnet. And surprisingly, it was not that spicy. So if you want to make it spicy, you know what to do. Add lots of scotch bonnet. Now we're going to add the onions as well as the bell peppers. Now guess what you're going to do? You already know. You are going to give this a nice little rub, a nice little massage. Okay, just work that seasoning in. Now, baby, if your oxtail doesn't look like this, do it again. Okay, do it again until it looks something like this. Now this is the night before. I am going to cover it with a saran wrap, place it in the fridge for about 12 hours. It's so nice to season your oxtail the day before because it makes it so delicious the next day once you're ready to cook it, right? So we're going to place it in the fridge, and this is the next day. It's nice and ready to go. And as you guys can see, I noticed there's a lot of water into my oxtail. So what I'm going to do is remove it, place it in a plate. That way I can have a nice sear once I'm ready to sear the oxtail. So I am going just to set them aside on a plate for now. Okay, now I am ready to sear my oxtail. I am going to pour a little bit of oil, not too much, because we don't want this to be too greasy. Once it's done cooking, remember, oxtail has lots of fat on its own. Okay, so I am going to be adding in my brown sugar. Just add that in. Come on now, let's go, girl. I was recording for Instagram as well. So if you haven't followed me yet, go on my personal Instagram, follow me there, because I post little short videos there as well. Go follow. Okay, I am going to add my sugar, then give that a quick stir just like so. I noticed not to let the sugar caramelize for too long before I place my oxtail in. So I am going to place the oxtail right in. As you guys can see, these are big boy oxtail. They're extremely big, and you need lots and lots of water to boil these for them to be tender and falling off the bone. So we're going to place them right in. Once one side is nice and caramelized and looking gorgeous, you are going to flip it over and allow the other side to caramelize and seared. Okay. All right, now it's time for me to pour in my onions and bell peppers and all of that goodness in there, okay? The juice that the oxtail produces. So pour that in and give it a nice stir, okay? Give it a quick stir. Make sure everything is well combined. Now I am going to be adding in my chicken broth. Like I said, you can use beef broth if you want. You can use water if you want, because I've used water before. It came out basically the same, okay? But for some extra flavor, we're going to add the chicken broth. I am using 32 ounces of chicken broth. Pour that in. Now, if you follow this recipe from head to toe, I guarantee you will have the same result as me. I know a lot of you guys probably intimidated when it comes to cooking oxtail. I'm telling you this right now. Don't be, okay? Now, what you're going to do is cover it. Allow it to simmer on medium-low heat. Medium-low heat for 2 to 3 hours, and just forget it's there. Do not touch it. You can peek here and there just to make sure the water doesn't get too low or to a point like it's burning. But definitely go mind your own business, do some laundry, watch a TV show until your time is up, until it's falling off the bone. Something like this. Let me tell you guys, this is a staple in our home. My husband loved this oxtail recipe. It's my to-go oxtail recipe. Such an amazing dish. I know it takes a while to make, but the outcome, the result is to die for. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. If you did, please don't forget to thumbs it up for me. Smash the thumbs up button if you enjoy it, if it was helpful. Also, if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? I upload new videos here at least 3 times a week to give you ideas on what to cook for your family. So please subscribe so you don't miss out on those recipes. And thank you for watching. I will see you guys on the next recipe. Bye guys.